I did not waste 3 hours of that game to watch that crap on my TV screen tonight. Every Bears fans around America, the world, they did not waste their 3 hours to watch that crap. And I'll be damn sure the people at the Soldier Field who are Bears fans didn't waste their hard earned cash to watch that pathetic effort tonight. Not pathetic, my bad, embarrassing performance tonight. That was just embarrassing. I start my review off my game recap of this. Tonight's effort from the entire Bears players, coach, organization, embarrassing. I'm going to put the three tops that leads the candidates. Ryan Pace. He got embarrassed by the Chiefs GM tonight. Matt Nagy. He got embarrassed by Andy Reid tonight. And Mitchell Trubisky. He got embarrassed by Patrick Mahomes tonight. As a whole, the entire Bears organization got embarrassed by the Chiefs tonight. I did not waste my time 3 hours to watch that game. You know, I was going to recap this game, but I think this is now just going to be a silent rant. After watching this game, the problems were much more deeper than we thought they were. All I got to say this, I was a person who was on Nagy of possibly staying a year or two. I'm sorry. I don't see how you can defend this. I don't see how you can defend this man anymore. I guess you can count me on the bandwagon of fire Matt Nagy. I'm sorry. As much as I like Matt Nagy, I can't. I can't support this guy anymore. He's doing dumb play calling. He's not putting his team in the best opportunities to come win. He didn't prepare this team tonight. Tonight's team looked like they had given up on the season. I'm just going to be honest. They look like they've given up on this season. They look like they want to go at home, celebrate Christmas, and not even think about playing another game this season. They look like they just want to go home and call it a wrap. Hang up their pads, hang up their jerseys, and come back next year and try it all over again. That was a pathetic effort tonight. An embarrassing effort tonight. And for all the Bears players on that team, you may not be watching this video, but thank you for this terrible season. Seriously, thank you. And I'm meaning that in a sarcastic way. Don't waste my time again like this. I swear, don't waste my time with this. This was pathetic. This was embarrassing. You have Patrick Mahomes on the opposing side counting how many picks he was passed by you guys. He's never done that with any other team. But you guys, he did that. Because you want to know why? When he was counting, then now we know how he feels about Trubisky, and now we know how he feels about the Bears. You passed on me for this scrub over here. He's nothing. Trubisky tonight is nothing. After tonight's game, Trubisky needs to go. The Bears better not pick up his fifth-year option, but I know they're going to do it. I don't see how tonight you can pick up his fifth-year option. I don't see how tonight, at the end of the season, Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy both aren't fired by the end of the season. Especially Ryan Pace. He made the heist of the century. 2017. The 2017 draft is going to be looked at as the draft where the Chicago Bears effed up. They had two MVP caliber talents in Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes. And they didn't draft him. And even if we had them with this bad team right now, I'll tell you this. I feel a lot more comfortable knowing that we can be headed in the right direction if we just get the right GM and the right coach in place to put the team in a good enough position to lead this team to a good opportunity to win this game or win multiple playoff series and championships. Hold on a second. Sorry for that interruption. I had to take care of something real quick. But anyways, getting to the point. This team's garbage. This team's garbage. Tonight's game, I watched nobody come out, play with passion, play with dignity, play with some pride for once in their life. They legit came out, and excuse my language, but they all came out and they played like bitches tonight. Straight up bitches. All of them. And I'm not going to tolerate that. I'm not going to tolerate that. If you don't want me to watch next week's game, they did it. I'm already don't know if I want to watch next week's game because what is there left to see anymore? It's the same exact crap since week 1. How many points they scored tonight? The same exact since week 1. 3 points. You know, when it was 17-0, I was actually hoping the Bears were going to get blown out. Even before the game, I knew the Bears were going to get blown out. I didn't think it would be this bad. Usually blowout losses are bad, but this blowout loss, I swear, this was a blowout loss that can demoralize a team for the rest of the season. Well, demoralize the team when they only got 1 game left. Honestly, the way they should act is they should just forfeit next week's game to Minnesota. That's how they're playing. That's how they play tonight. They look like they should have forfeited next week's game against Minnesota. They shouldn't even bother traveling to Minnesota. Maybe they can get in contact with the league and ask them if they can forfeit the game against Minnesota next week. Because if I was me, I would just do that, and I would put in my resignation check. Because how can you do this? And when the Bears could sink any lower, they couldn't sink any lower. Matt Nagy, literally being toyed with. Toyed. If you watch Dragon Ball Z, if you don't, that's too bad, but I'm going to use this Dragon Ball Z analysis. It was like when Frieza was fighting Goku on planet Namek. Frieza had all this power, but he made it look like Goku stood a chance against him. But Goku never did stand a chance against him because there was a point in that match where Frieza said, I have not even used like 50% of my power. That's what the Chiefs did to the Chicago Bears tonight. The Chiefs didn't even use 100% of their power tonight. They used, I would say, probably about almost 20 to 30% of their power tonight and beat the Bears up tonight, or just really embarrassed them tonight. Matt Nagy got embarrassed tonight by his mentor. I shouldn't even call him his mentor. He got embarrassed by his father. That's what happened, and that's embarrassing. Matt Nagy, I don't know what the hell you're thinking tonight, but there's no excuses. No excuses. You should go up on that podium right now and say, no, you know what, there's nothing else to say, and just walk off. This team deserves all the criticism. All the criticism. And I don't care, Eddie Jackson, if you don't like booing or anything else. Because if you don't like it, then you can go get the hell out of Chicago then and leave. Because we're the Chicago Bear fans are sick and tired of decades of nothingness. This 2010 era was trash, garbage. We were sick and tired of mediocre football play. And we got it again this year when it looked like things were going to be turning up for the better, going into another decade. And we get this pathetic effort. There's no excuse. No Chicago Bears players, no coaches cannot say anything. That was just embarrassing. I'll tell you one thing, if I was the owner of this team, if I was the McCaskies, I'd fire everybody. So the McCaskies going to next year need to stop acting stupid and stop acting innocent and stop acting spoiled and rich and whatever they're doing. But they need to realize that this team's got a huge problem. A huge problem. The Chiefs can go on it for 3rd down and 20, something like that. Throw it right down the field and get a touchdown. Or not a touchdown. Go throw it right down the middle of the field. Get a pick up a 1st down. The Bears want to go for it on a 4th and 23. What do? They check it down to the tight end, Jesper Horsted, the guy who cost us our season last week. They check it down on a 4th and 23. You don't even throw it deep. You don't even make anything, a challenge for the Chiefs defense to do anything. You check it down on a 4th and 23, like you're going to get a 5th down. What in the blue hell were you thinking, Trubisky? And what in the blue hell play call was that, Matt Nagy? After that 4th down and 23, I could hear the boos from my TV screen as if I was in the stadium my own self. Red zone, we had a chance to score a touchdown. You're telling me you can't put yourself... Things just got worse, and that's referring to my Angels. I'm not. Hold on a second. Again, sorry. Anyways, getting back to what I was talking about. This team is pathetic. This year's done. This year's done. Everybody's on the hot seat. Every coach, every player, everybody's on the hot seat. But mostly the top 3 candidates are Ryan Pace, Matt Nagy, and Mitchell Trubisky. They're all on the hot seat because they don't deserve, and they personally don't deserve to be back next year. This was the straw that broke the camel's back. Literally, I don't know. I don't know what happened to this team. I don't know why this team is so bad. It's just something when you can't clean up some of the things from week 1 and it persists the entire year. Let me put this another stat fact. This is the 9th game where the Chicago Bears did not score a first half touchdown. The 9th game of the season. That's legit slightly more, or if not half the NFL season. If you cannot score a touchdown in 9 games in the first half, there's your record to begin with. Look, I'm sick and tired of this crap. I don't know. I legit don't know, guys, if I'm gonna make a recap video for next week. I literally might just want to make my ending thoughts and what's next for the Chicago Bears going into 2020 video. Because why even watch these guys? Why? These guys are pathetic. They showed you tonight they don't care. I thought they would come out tonight and play with some effort. And I know I didn't make my preview, but that's what I said in my preview video that I forgot to upload. I said that the Bears need to come out, play with some passion, play with some pride, and really take it to the Chiefs to possibly mess them up. But no, they come out lackluster. They come out forcing all these penalties, looking like they want to make history for most penalties called on. They were very undisciplined. They were unprepared tonight. And they just looked like they wanted to go back home to their families, wrap some presents, go to Walmart or something, and, get some presents for their families and kids and stuff like that, and enjoy their Christmas watching NBA basketball. These guys didn't want to come out to play tonight. And that's a damn shame. And that falls on the head coach. If you can't have your players prepared to play against your former team, why are you wasting your time then? Matt Nagy, he has no excuses tonight. He doesn't. Tonight was the game that broke the camel straw on my back for me for saying he needs to go. If there was any game where I would say he was the problem tonight and he needs to go along with some players on this team, that's him. He got embarrassed. He got toyed with by his former mentor. Toyed. The Chiefs didn't even go all out. The way the Chiefs were playing, if they were playing on their A game and they were giving it their all, they could have dropped damn near 50 on them. Damn near 50 on the Bears. They got a little conservative in the third quarter and all. But they literally could have dropped 50 on them. Still, they could have just let the score be 17-3. And they could have done legit nothing because they knew the Bears were not going to come back. Because you want to know what they think of Trubisky? They thought Trubisky was like literally, he's like, Trubisky's nothing. We got the legit quarterback. I hope Brian Pace was watching tonight, whether he was watching from his TV screen or whether he's in the bowels of Soldier Field or the bowels of House Hall or whatever hole he's scurried to, hoping to. This is my quarterback. Mitch is my quarterback. I hope he was watching tonight. Please, Ryan Pace, please, at the end of your, make an end press conference and please explain that performance by your quarterback tonight. Yeah, on the other side, the other team, they got the legit quarterback that you whipped on. But look at here. He had 50 yards passing by the start of the second half. Mahomes literally doubled what he had. Please explain to me why that guy deserves a fifth-year option on this team. Because the Bears will do this, and they better not pick up his fifth-year option because they're going to put themselves in the Jay Cutler syndrome again. And that's locking yourself with a quarterback that the fans know that suck. And the fans are sick and tired, and the fans want to move on from, but you don't listen to them because you think, oh, we have something working. It was just a bad year. So what if you bring him back, and the same thing happens next year? What are you going to say about that? No excuses. I'm tired of excuses. Cut these guys loose and move on. It's time to get a new head. Get a new GM. Get a new head coach, possibly. And definitely get a new quarterback. Whether that's get a quarterback in the draft or through free agency or through trade to get Cam Newton. I swear. I'm sick and tired of watching this team. This team literally got embarrassed tonight. The one time we see a Khalil Mack sighting, he wants to show up in a blowout effort, a pathetic, embarrassed effort. That was the one time I've ever seen him get the most pressure out of any other weeks this year. And we're getting embarrassed. I have no more words for this loss. Usually in my game recaps, I analyze the games and stuff like that, what I liked, what I didn't like most. But what is there else to say about this? I can't say anything. This was just a pathetic effort. Ryan Pace, Matt Nagy, and Mitchell Trubisky should all be disappointed in themselves. And if I were all three of them, I would all hand in my resignation check first thing in the morning. I can't wait to listen to Chicago radio. Like I said before, when you had Patrick Mahomes counting and laughing in the entire night, he knows better than anybody. The Bears literally whipped on me. If they had me and they were still this bad, they'd be in a much better position. This season was a failure. It was a flop. I have never been more embarrassed to be a Chicago Bears fan in my life. Never been more embarrassed. To watch that game, I was literally embarrassed. Now, guess what, Chicago Bears, Ryan Pace, Matt Nagy, Mitchell Trubisky? You're all going to get ridiculed tonight. Now, more than Ryan Pace is going to get ridiculed for mostly Bears fans and other people around the NFL saying, you picked Mitchell Trubisky over Patrick Mahomes? And Mahomes showed up Trubisky like he was his damn father. Those three people, Trubisky, Nagy, and Pace, all got embarrassed by their counterparts on the Chiefs. Don't waste my time with this anymore. Bench Trubisky next week. Matt Nagy, all right, get fired next week. Ryan Pace, get fired too. Yeah, I'm on that bandwagon now. I'm on the Nagy, fire Pace, get rid of Trubisky bandwagon now. I wasn't on at first. I was first on get rid of Trubisky. But now tonight, I'm definitely get rid of Pace, get rid of Nagy because I am done with this freaking organization because their ineptitude to get things right and able to perform and be able to put on the field something worth of knowledge, or something worth of passion, pride. Tonight was not Chicago sports. That was not Chicago's football. That was not Chicago Bears football. That was a bitch effort, and I'm not going to waste my time wasting 3 hours again next week, wasting my time watching this team get their asses handed to them when they could go on there, fight for what they believe in, fight for everything they worked hard to do their entire lives. And this go to all the players, all the coaches, and everything. I'm sick and tired of this crap. And if you want to put that effort next week against Minnesota, go ahead. Minnesota will ram their foot right up your asses. Play with some damn pride next week. If you don't, you're going to get called out for it, and all of you guys can go kick rocks and celebrate the new year into a new decade of disappointment from what it's looking like. For the people that stayed that entire game like I did, congratulations to you. I don't know how you did it, but even a few times I was thinking I was probably going to stop watching. But I was hanging in there along with you guys. For the people that just gave up and are not even and stopped watching, congratulations on you too. And also, don't watch next week because you probably will say the same exact crap. This has been Camry 15. I'm going to get out of here because one, I'm sick and tired of talking about this team. You may see a game recap next week. You may not. I probably am going to do a game recap because I'm just going to be loyal like that. Or I'm probably not going to. You know, actually, when I think about it, I'm probably not going to. If the Bears get embarrassed again next week, then don't expect another game recap. Just probably expect like a Chicago Bears next after season thoughts. Or what's to expect for the next season. Because this is crap. This is crap. I'm not wasting my time for this team anymore. And you guys shouldn't either. This was a waste of a season. Don't make promises you can't keep, Chicago Bears. Anyways, like I said, this is Camper 15. I'm signing out. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to hit that subscribe button to get more Chicago Bears content, which is probably going to be one more video, and that's going to be, you know, what to expect going into next season, then check that video out. I might have a guest on that video. I'm going to see if I can be able to talk to him and we can coordinate it. And whenever it's ready, you know, we'll be good to go. And you'll see that video. Also, put in the comment section how you felt about tonight's loss. Because frankly, this loss took the life out of me and I don't really care anymore. I want the Bears to just go die in a hole and move on to 2020, hopefully in the bright and the positively. I'm going to get out of here. It's Camp for 15. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your night.